Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to Planet Crafter. We are going to go ahead and hit the streaming planet option there because that is the planet we are doing while streaming. So, welcome back to the streaming planet where apparently my food level is low. Um, so, I'm your host, Little Redhead, and I'll be taking us around our fancy planet here on Planet Crafter, which is a sci-fi terraforming game that I've been definitely enjoying playing it on Steam, or through Steam, however you want to put it. And we currently are at the liquid water stage, so that's very exciting. And in fact, if you look, you can see there is liquid water forming out the window in the valley where our initial pod, which looks like that, dropped us onto this planet. So in fact, we can go take a look if we want to. Now, I think I also have a to-do list. Excellent. I try to make a to-do list to help me remember what in the world am I doing when I log off, and that way when I come back, I can keep myself on track. So, I'm gonna get some tier 3 agility boots. But I did see that I'm a little low on food, so let me nom something before I get too low there. Okay, that'll work for the moment. You know what, I might go ahead and look at those agility boots though, because that'll just make us go faster. So I guess that's the other one. This one, hi. I have a kitty cat down here making biscuits on my lap. Let's see, I need explosive powder for that, and I don't think I have explosive powder yet. Now, one of the things we were doing like right before I left last time, excuse me. Hang on just a second. Yeah, sorry about that. I still have a bit of a cough and stuff going on. One thing I was doing was I was rearranging the storage. So basically, okay, so we've got like the majority of the house is over here right now, and then the storage is over there. And I want to double up the storage. So that basically I've got like 2 of this and 2 of that. Now, excuse me, do I have the ability to make 2 by 2? I do. That might be useful. I think that is what I made, isn't it? Hang on, let's go take a look. Because it takes super... Yeah, I did make 2 by 2. Well... Oh yeah, and then I was thinking about maybe just completely redoing my storage. Yes, and my hydration level is low too. So what my first thought was, well, my storage is here and it's alphabetical, and maybe I just like throw another one behind it, and so I just have like front side, back side. And now I'm kind of leaning more toward just moving it into this 2 by 2 zone and having it like against the walls, and then just like run along that way. So I might go ahead and just do that. After I get some water in the game. Oh, let's go take a look at the water down there real quick though. So no tier 3 agility boots yet, because I'm going to need to find some explosive powder to make those. But yeah, check out the water. It's looking good. We can splash around a little bit and walk through it. Nice. Oh, there's our starting pod. So no water at our pod, but it's lapping at its heels. Well, almost, not quite, but that's cool. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Let's get up on a hill so you can take a little look around. That's one of the things I really like about this game, is visually it's very pleasing. Look how that looks. That's so cool. It's slowly getting covered. Actually, you know what? Let me grab a screen cap of that real quick. Because I like the idea of seeing like a little bit of water and a little bit of water and then the pod in the middle. F12 will take a screenshot for you. And it puts it into like a folder for Steam. So you just have to go and find it that way. Yeah, so it is. Okay, so let's go back. I think I kind of want to rearrange that storage while we stare at the water. Pretty. And then I think I have... Do I have mines going? I don't remember. We do have a water gatherer here, so let's gather some water. Take that inside. I'm just thinking if I'm going to move the storage over, do I want to have less house? Or do I just kind of want to move the house that way? You can hide the HUD for cinematic screenshots. How do I hide the HUD? I have not actually figured that out in this game. I know how to do that in Lotro, but I don't know how to hide the HUD in this game. Because F12 is how you hide the HUD, and F11 is pictures in Lotro. And F12 is pictures in this one. So I don't actually know. But I'm going to grab some iron. I have to remember where it is. Here it is. I don't have a lot. What's going on there? Well, it's okay. We'll get this started. So we'll start with aluminum. And then, so my debate is always, do I do it like this, where they're like, and then stack 1 and then 2? Or do we stack them like this, side by side, which is fine. I could do it like that. Oh, now the funny thing is if you do it close like that, you have a really hard time getting to the part where it says where the name is. So in theory, you want to do that before you before you put the second one down, but that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so we'll move this aluminum over. I do not want to deconstruct the compartment. Just that one thing. Thanks. So then we want to leave a gap. So that way it's obvious that there's like a gap between what we're making and what's the next thing. So that'll go there. And that will be cobalt. Another reason to do it long. Okay, so the reason why I debate between longwise and this ways is longwise is about the same footprint as 2 sideways. And if I do it longwise, you know, flat, whatever you want to look at it, then as I get more iron, it's easier to expand. Whereas with this, I have to kind of pre-guess where the gaps are going to be. I might actually give that a try. So we'll try it the other way for a moment. Plus, then I can just stack them, boom, boom, boom. And there doesn't have to be a gap, which makes it kind of nice as well. Plus, then you can add, yeah, it makes it more easier to add extra storage. See, I feel like that takes up like the same amount of space as 2 of them side by side. It may not look as pretty, though. I agree that that is a possibility. All right. Oops. Nope. Don't want to do that. Thanks. Nope. 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 Yes. All right. So after cobalt comes iridium. Irid, iron. Yeah, I guess so. You know what? I often have a list up while I'm doing this. I might actually pull up a list real quick. Hang on a second. Maybe F2? All right, we'll take a look here in a second. So planet crafter wiki. I'll just do a search for like cobalt. Because what I can do with that information, I know you can't see this, but on the screen over on the wiki, if you scroll down to the bottom, it's got like headings with the information. So it's like ores, and it lists out all the different ores. And then, but the thing is, there's a little bit of mix between ores and then what they call industrial, which includes things like superalloy, iridium rod, uranium rod. So all of those things. So I might hang on to that list here in front of me so I can see, and it makes it easier to make sure you don't miss something, you know? So you know what? I could go ahead and just deconstruct these two, because if I don't have enough iron for all of them, I might want that anyway. Okay, so this is our aluminum as it was before. And now we'll put the aluminum in there. And this is our cobalt. And then ice, but we're not going to do ice. And then iridium. Yeah. Okay, cool. I did this all one time, and I set it all up, and then I realized I'd forgotten something like, I mean, what did I forget? Like, obsidian. I'd forgotten obsidian. And it was like, oh, it's right in the middle because it's an O, right? So you're like, dang it. Do I reconstruct everything? The answer was no. It just sat off to the side until the next time I rearranged. Because eventually you get different storage. And when you get the different storage, then it's worth like redoing everything. But because often when you get the new storage, you also get larger compartments. And so then it's worth doing it all at once. Okay, so this is iron or iron. And then, oh, no. You know what we want here? Iridium rods. Because these are iridium, we'll call it ore. So that's another reason why we do this now. And then comes iron. And then comes magnesium. All right, let's go clear out some more storage units. Hello, magnesium. Oh, I forgot to put the iridium in there. And osmium is empty. Okay. Not the compartment. And silicon. Oh, silicon's really filled. So we're going to have to, oops, don't do that. We're going to have to make sure we have space for it first before we do that. Okay, so after magnesium comes probably obsidian. All right, okay, so let's go ahead and build the next one. Because the center part is there, it sticks out just a tiny bit. So this will be obsidian. And so then this will be osmium. And this will be osmium ore, and then the next one will be osmium rod. Oh, we should start emptying my inventory. We have an iridium rod. And we have some iridium ore. And we have some magnesium. Oh, it's funny. I have two. And it takes 3 of the iron to make these things. So that's what's funny about that. But we can at least get another storage locker started. Leave a chunk of ore sitting on the ground there. No big deal. All right, so after the osmium comes, oh, osmium rods. Sorry, we have that still to go. Yeah. And then I have a whole bunch of silicon in my pocket, which I don't have a container for. Oh, wait. Nope, I have 2. Iron. In fact, well, oh, did I have an extra iron storage somewhere? Let's see. At one point I did. Well, that's a small problem. Like, can I deconstruct anything? I mean, I could go out into the world and look for it. I'm pretty sure we don't have any mines. Oh, we do have a mine. Do I have any mines placed out in the world? Aluminum alley. Make super alloy. Expand storage. Working on that. More solar. Build biolab. Wow, I've got a bunch of stuff to do. None of those seem to indicate that I had built a mine anywhere, though. Thing with mines is, oh, here, we'll just take the rest of those. Is that they will produce all the basic goods, which will include iron, which is something I need, obviously, at this time. All right, you know what? Silicon's going to live in here for the moment because I want to continue this moving business. So what have we got? Sulfur, and then super alloy. All right. This is another good reason not to do 2 at a time because we just don't have the iron for it. Not yet. Okay, so after the osmium rods comes silicon. And then after that is sulfur. So we can go ahead and drop the sulfur in there. And what we got here? Titanium. Cool. And uranium. And, oh, the odds and ends. Okay. Odds and ends I could possibly swap into a smaller box, so that'll help us out. All right, so after the sulfur, well, we can just go and put these down. Okay. So after the sulfur comes super alloy. Handy stuff. And then I think titanium is next. Oh no, super alloy rods. Yeah. Those are really handy once they start coming. All right, so I guess my question is, do I build out that way? I don't really like the long line. Honestly, I like U-shapes a bit better. So I think I might actually start curving for the next one, but I don't think I have the iron to do it. Nope, I don't. What I do have is stuff that is just not ready for its location. Oh yeah, we're gonna move this stuff though. And that'll give us 3. And I can put the odds and ends over here for right now. So that could be like the statue and the bioplast nugget. So we could build one more. We'll do that. And after super alloy comes titanium. But we're also missing uranium and uranium rods. So it's uranium times 2 and zeolite. So just kind of thinking ahead, that's what's going to need to go across there. And I still may at some point change this up by like bringing it and making it curve so it's more that way at some point. But at least this is a good start. So let's put that down. And I think I need to go and see. Let's just confirm that we did not put a mine out here, or if we did, because I'm thinking maybe I did and I just didn't write it down. Maybe I didn't have signs when I made the mines. Because a lot of times what I'll do in this early phase where I'm like putting down mines, but I got to keep track of where they are. A lot of times I'll leave a note somewhere to myself, like, hey, you have mines here and here and here. Because I need to remember to get over here and check on them. Yay, we have stuff. That's better. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh yeah, right, we were doing this thing. Aluminum, cobalt, iron, titanium, silicon, and magnesium. Because that's right, I forgot I was doing this. So we're just pulling out all the stuff here. You know, I might just take this home with me. Out of the mines, pop it into these cabinets, and then just periodically grab the stuff, pop it in here, make some super alloy. But for right now, we're just going to head back. Take our goodies and head back. And I'm not going to worry about making too many extra cabinets right now. Because at the moment, the cabinets are not full, as you may have noticed. Except for, like, the one that was full. Like, what was it? Titanium? No, silicon, wasn't it? Yeah. So not going to worry too much about that yet at the moment. May need to put a closer door. Magnesium and cobalt. All right. So I need to make a note or change this note. Aluminum Alloy. We're going to change that to I have a mine at Aluminum Alley. Expand storage. I would say that is basically complete. More solar. I don't know. Build biolab. Oh, that reminds me. When I was flying around here, I noticed this, which isn't this the biolab? Yeah, this is the biolab. I haven't built the biodome. Wait, or is this the biodome? Hang on. Oh, this is the biodome. I still need to build the biolab. Okay, fine. Now this is, though, where I can... No. This is where I learn about things. Oh, it's the other one that... Yeah, okay. The biolab allows me to make the explodey powder. Which is why I was thinking about that. Okay. What does it take to build a biodome lab? Osmium. Do we have osmium right now? I'm thinking no. No. But is things melting? Also, I got a lot of rooms over here. I built these rooms because I had the storage here, and I needed to get around the storage to get behind it, but now I don't need that. So I think I'm going to actually take these two apart. Now I want to deconstruct this room. Why is it not letting me see the room? There we go. Yeah. And that one? Oh, maybe because I was standing in it. There we go. Yeah, that's better. And then I can put this stuff in the cabinets. So that helps me out for, you know, future stuff. Plus it tidies up the house just a tiny bit. All right. Yeah. So before it says maybe grab some osmium in the hill, in the cave up the first steep hill, which I could go do. Let me grab a little food first. That's fine. What's my energy? 36 available. So much. We're flush with it. Maybe not. But let's see if things were melting, which they must be. Otherwise, we wouldn't have water. Hey, there's some iron. I'm just going to grab that while I'm here. All right. So, yeah. So, up the hill, back where there was a wreck that we were checking out at one point. I think we finished looking through that wreck last time, right? I think we did. There'll be some later tech that'll allow us to go back in and find some other things, but we're not there yet. So up here, yeah, things are starting to melt. So we have access to some osmium that's showing up on the ground. It's possible we came in here already. I think we may have come in here last time when it started to melt. Yeah, because usually there's some osmium on the ground. I think we may have already grabbed it. I'm not seeing it. And yeah, I don't think I can get up and over this ice, right? Not yet. All right. Well, we got one. And then that ice there will continue to melt. Now, we can put a mine in here, but I think it needs to be a tier 2 mine in order to actually mine osmium. At this point, we'd just be mining basic goods, which is not as, you know, not as helpful. How are we doing here? You're empty. I feel like this house is a little overdone. We don't need all of the stuff we've got here. There we go. So we'll take that back with us. Ooh, some more iron. All right, let's look over the water. Woo, look at that water. So pretty. Lovely basin. Hydration low. How about I drink some of that water? That's right, I'll go to the water collector. It's all good. In fact, we'll just grab all of that. Although my cabinet may be getting close to full, in which case I might just stop collecting the water. Yeah. All right, so we actually have enough to make another cabinet or two, so that's good. Not that I need it yet, but I don't like having it unfinished, you know? All right, so that's going to be uranium ore. And this can be uranium rods. So then when you just need one more, oh, I can build it. I just didn't think I could. I let off the control thinking I was done building stuff. This is zeolite. Z. There we go. Light. Oops. Cool. That'll be a while before we see any of that, but that's okay. Titanium, and then we can change the name because it doesn't need all the rest of that stuff. Now that it's fixed, and we do have one osmium. Let's pop it in there. Hello. Silly cat on my lap. Wouldn't it be funny if that's the thumbnail? Just this giant osmium ore. Alright, so we're currently at 10% of the way through liquid water on our way to lakes. Or sorry, we are at liquid water, 10% of the way to lakes. Which means a lot of stuff is melting, so that's cool. Our oxygen could be going up faster, and our biomass could be going up faster. Our pressure and our heat are going up nicely. Let's see what kind of stuff we're looking to unlock here, though. I'm really glad we got science. That is so useful. Oh, and you know, ore extractors are also really handy. So, yeah, there's a part of me that's tempted to get more. See if I can get more osmium so we can make more ore extractors. But we may have to wait on that. Let's see. Right. We were looking at what does it take to build the biolab. It takes 2 osmium. That's why we were on an osmium hunt. Where else do we find osmium? Let's see. It's the place up the hill, but there's also somewhere else. I've seen it. There's a series of caves that all connect once things are melted. Well, you know what we don't have anyway? We don't have the super alloy, so let's go back out to Aluminum Alley and do something about that. I know where we could find some uranium. I think we were there last time. So really, we are waiting for like the tier 2 mines to open up because that just makes our life so much easier. Because what you end up doing is you're like, once you have access to the tier 2 mine, you can mine the osmium. And that allows you to make more mines. But in order to make more mines, you're gonna need more energy. But the tier 2 mine can also work to mine uranium. So you find yourself in this funny loop for a little while where you're doing like a ton of uranium and a ton of osmium mines in order to basically like get the two happening, you know. It's kind of funny. All right, so what's our lowest here? Silicon maybe? Titanium? I don't know. Let's just drop this on the floor for a minute. I don't, let's just do 5, 6, 7. What is my inventory divided by 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. So let's do 7 of each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Between petrified forest and mushrooms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Haha, it's not by 5, it's by 6. Oops. Hang on, Silicon, I'm not ready for you. 2, 3, 4. The other thing is I forgot I'm going to have to hold these in my inventory too. It's okay. We'll get this figured out eventually, right? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now we need more magnesium. And I need more silicon. And I think that makes an even number. Yep, there we go. Alright, so at least I've got some more super alloy to keep me going. And yeah, we could go check out that place that before I was mentioning, the area between what I call petrified forest and then I think I know what you're saying about mushrooms. There's a cave next to petrified forest that is lovely. It's a great little shortcut. Oh, kitty cat's asleep. So we'll go check that out in a second. The house is all pink inside. It's kind of funny. We went hard on the pink apparently. What did I just bring home? I got some super alloy. I think I got picked up. Oh no, I didn't. On my way out as I was cleaning out the mining while I was leaving. A silicon and an iron. Okay. So, yeah, there you are. This is why I like it more of a U shape than just a long conga line like this, because it's nice that you can just have like, you can just turn around and stuff. I guess I could take the water with me. We're probably going to run out of water on the way about there or back. No more food in there, so now we are going to be using this for a little while, which is fine. So let's nom those two. Cool. And let's go for a flight. So there's another mine that has a bunch of frozen water in it. We're going to go check that out and see where we are. Because, oh yeah, the water is coming up. Hey, yeah, let's give it a try. So B4 thinks it might be F2 to get rid of our HUD. Let's try that. It is! You're so smart. So let's get the thing nicely framed in there. Thanks, sweetie. That was fantastic. Okay, now we're back on the flight again. Everything's turning blue. It's very pretty. Oh, there's a box here. We could grab it on the way back. We'll do that. And the iron. We'll grab stuff on the way back because I want to make sure if I can get to any osmium that I collect as much as I can. Now, often I will have put a pod out here by now, but I see that I have not. So, looks like we haven't explored out here much. Oh, this isn't osmium though. Oh, there it is. Yay. That's iridium. But this is osmium. All right, cool. And that's sulfur. But yeah, okay, so we've got osmium and sulfur and iridium in this cave, which are some nice, you know, extra special goods. And as this melts, eventually we can go to the other side of it and it's like a shortcut to some other places, but we're not able to get through there yet. That's okay. All right, got some good stuff there. Thank you. Right. Cool. So that'll get me the ability to make the explosive powder once I make the bio lab. We'll just check this side. This is the side we came in on, right? Yeah, so it's just kind of like a little circle there. And I'm not going to worry about the iridium right now, but we'll go ahead and grab some iron because that seems to be low. Although, you know, what's also low is my oxygen. So maybe we shan't dally. Now, the good thing is if I run out of oxygen, it'll just drop the box of some of the stuff I'm carrying. I'll just leave it behind. It's fine. And then I can come back out and grab it. I can pick it up again. And it'll drop me in my pod. So, you know, it's not all terrible. But we're going to see how close we can get. We might be able to make it back before our oxygen completely runs out. It's going to be close. We'll watch it ticking down there on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, my oxygen level is low. You know, given that I just got the notification, though, it'll tell me critical, though, pretty quick. Yeah, there it is. Once it hits critical, you better have oxygen in sight. All right, so we're going to aim for the door. Things are going to start going dark, but we got in time for my oxygen to start filling up. So one thing, a piece of advice is if you are about to run out of oxygen, but you're really close, keep going, don't give up, because you might still make it in with what you got, which is pretty cool. Speaking of, okay, so we've got some super alloy to drop off. Nice, thanks for that. We'll drink water. We've got a bioplast nugget, which we're going to stick in that odds and ends box. And we got, I keep thinking I got aluminum. Did I get aluminum? No, I got osmium. So we'll drop that off, and then we'll pick it back up in a minute. I got a sulfur. I think that came out of the box. Drop that off. We got a silicon. Okay, cool. We got some more iron. Handy. And then we're getting some other stuff that is more biological. So, for example, flower seeds. We're going to stick llama in there, I think. And then the food seeds are these guys. Now, the llama seed I can actually take outside and make it into the grass grower if I want to, which is why there's no other llama seeds in there right now. But I probably will wait on that. Okay, so now I want to make that biolab. So I need 3 super alloy and an aluminum. So grab an aluminum. And we needed 3 super alloy, 1, 2, 3. And I believe it was 2 of the osmium. 1, 2. All right. So do we have everything we need for that? Yes, we do. And I think that I'm going to just keep expanding the house long-wise. It's kind of crazy, but we're just going to add it on over here. So now I can turn it by using the scroll wheel on my mouse. And it has different directions. For example, we have this side, and then it has a curve, and it has the thing here where it tells you, what your recipes are. It just occurred to me I didn't actually pay attention to power. Did it just tell me my power was low? Probably did. Sure. Probably need to go make more solar panels. All right, so what do solar panels take? Let's find out. Iron, magnesium, silicon, cobalt, aluminum. Well, like almost a little bit of everything, huh? All right, so let's grab the aluminum that we have. 3 M, S, and I. Okay. And silicon. I only have 2. Okay. Might find one out on landscape though. And cobalt was, I don't know, a bunch of it. Because you need that reflectiveness, So if we see any extra silicon out here, we should grab it. Might go ahead and grab the cobalt too. That's handy stuff. Right now it's handy. There's a silicon. There's another one. Just go ahead and grab those while I'm here. And don't necessarily need more titanium. Well, that's good because my inventory's full. But we're going to go plop down a few more solar panels over here and get that power back up. So the thing is, everything stops when the power goes down. Even the power. So it's not like you get partial power and it's like, yeah, you just can't run these 3 things. It's like, nope, you are done for now. So we're going to get as many power going out here as we can. Okay, so it looks like 3 for now. That'll be fine. I know I need more windows, but I'm low on the iron. So we'll put the cobalt back, put some silicon in the cabinet. I call that good for the moment. So we have 54 power back. Hooray. So now if I want to make those tier 3 agility boots that we mentioned back at the beginning, I need an explosive powder and 2 super alloy. So now I can go upstairs and make an explosive powder, and it takes sulfur and iridium, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. It's 2 of one and 1 of the other, and I can't remember which. So I'll just take 4, 2 of each. Yoop. And we'll make one of those. Cool. Oops. And then what did I say? I need super alloy, wasn't it? So we'll pop back down. Get some super alloy. Put the iridium back. And what else did I need? Was that it? Or is there something else I needed for these boots? That's it. Yay. which means now I get to go a little bit faster, which will be nice. Okay, well, agility boots done. Mark that off. Build biolab done. Get that off. More solar. I think we're gonna leave that up because we might need more solar. What are we waiting on next? What's looking good? Lake water collector. That's a ways off. Heater. Nope, no time soon. Algae generator. That's a little ways off, but the heat is moving, so that's good. The tier 2 nuclear reactors aren't terribly far off. I mean, we're 2/3 of the way there, basically. I mean, same thing. No, we're not even a third of the way there. About a third. So we're about 2/3 of the way towards the nuclear reactors. What I really want are these tier 2 ore extractors, but that is far, far away. I could spend a little bit of time on pressure. Let's see here. What do I know about pressure? What do I have outside? Over there. Okay, and for pressure, we can go up to a tier 3 drill, which takes iron, titanium, and aluminum. So that might be worth doing. Now, yeah, aluminum seems to be kind of like one of our short poles right now, and it does stay that way for a while. So my thinking is that we just keep these 2 mines going over here and collect out of them periodically, and then we kind of alternate between filling up the house and filling up the cabinets here so I can make the super alloy. So this time I'm just going to grab it and take it home. Why not? And then maybe we can work on making some drills. Oh yeah, what did we say they take? Iron, titanium, and aluminum. Well, I just saw some titanium on the ground, so we'll go ahead and grab that too. The aluminum we won't be able to find on the ground, basically, but the iron and the titanium, that is a possibility. Sure, grab some magnesium while we're at it. Why not? But really, we're looking for titanium and iron. Although we were a little low on silicon, weren't we? So maybe we'll grab some of that while we're out. Just gonna, like, you know, gather everything up off the ground. It's gonna be a barren wasteland over here. It's fine. Eventually we can put some mines down, and then we'll be able to mine the stuff. So that'll be convenient. There must have been an asteroid nearby here. That's funny. Because that's what happens when you get an asteroid that hits and it leaves stuff laying around, is it's hanging up in the air. Well, wait, I shouldn't be mining it if it's like that. Huh. Something odd happened there. It's not supposed to do that. Usually if an asteroid comes and drops stuff, when you click on it, it just gives it to you. And if it's embedded in the ground, you have to do the mining. So the fact that we had to do some mining there was a little odd. Do I have a pod out here? I do. You know, we're just going to pop into this pod real quick. And then get some oxygen up. Maybe it was on a chunk of ice. I mean, it's possible, but there? That seems like an odd place for it, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and sort this stuff. All right, let's go make some more pressure. We'll keep working on that. Yeah, I don't remember there being any ice on landscape around there, but yeah, that is kind of odd that it's hanging out there. Ooh, I wonder if an asteroid came and, like, crashed it and then, like, broke up some other rock. I wonder if it's allowed to do that. That would be really funny. All right, so tier 3 drills. Yeah, let's get some more drills going. Get some pressure relief. Yeah, that's good. Now these are costing like 8 power each, I think. So probably need to go back and double check the house and see how much power we got left. So let's see. Hydration level low. What? All right, we have 29 power left. Cool, cool. So we can build more if we want to. But sure, I'll go ahead and drink that water from my inventory. And we can drop off the cobalt, because we definitely don't need that for this particular endeavor. The magnesium we also don't need right now. We'll drop that off. So silicon, iron, titanium, right? Now, do I want to make... Oh, it was aluminum, not silicon. Just wonder if I want to make any more, actually. It was... How are we doing? So I wanted to move the pressure up a little bit. Yeah, that's moving. The thing is with the pressure is it's going to take like a long dang time to get us to the tier 2 extractors. So I just kind of want to like keep it moving. Although to be fair, there's a drill along the heat track that's the tier 4 drill, and we just put some tier 3s out. So if I got, you know, to there, that might be a smart move also. Now to get more heat out, that heater's a long ways away. So we're left with the heaters that we currently have, which that's fine. Oh, that's iridium rods. I don't think so. Although, actually, maybe we can make iridium rods, but we can't mine iridium right now, I don't think. Yeah. So I could make the heaters, but is that a good use of my, you know, iridium? So this, okay, so the tier 2 generates 4.5 heat per second, and the tier 3 generates 28 heat per second, costs 17 energy. These guys cost 3 energy. So 4.5 to 28.5. Let's just like round it. We'll just say like, unless you're doing the math. So like 5, if it gets you closer to tier 2 or extractors, you can always deconstruct it later. I mean, true. No, I was just debating, do I go and make, like, how many tier 2 heaters does it take to equal the output of a tier 3 heater? And is it worth it for the energy cost? And it probably is. It probably makes more sense to just make a tier 3 if I can, which means going and getting some iridium. So I think we'll just go do some iridium hunting at the moment, which is out this way. It's also that other place that we went to a few minutes ago. We can go get some iridium over there. But the Cave of Wonders here often has iridium just lying around on the ground. So, and sulfur. But this is where we're gonna gather up some stuff first. And I know we saw some over here. Grab that. Once you get rocket power jetpack, it's like, it makes getting to all this stuff so much easier. Because, man, climbing up here is annoying before you have the jetpacks. Whee! Can I see it? I cannot. Can I see it this way? There we go. We'll walk across here. Nope, we'll fly across. Oh, hey, here's a box. What do we got? Some food. Space food. Aluminum. That's nice. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, so tier 3 does 6 times the heat for 4 times the iridium. So it's a better use of your iridium if you can craft the iridium rods and have at least 9 iridium ore. Okay. And the ability to have the energy. So we may have to make some more solar power. Have we got any more around here? And then there's like a little slipway here. Okay, I don't see any there. I do see some iron though. We'll go ahead and grab that. Sure, why not? How's my inventory? Okay. Magnesium. Oh, and I think there was a cobalt down here. Let's just grab that. All right, so this way is pretty empty. So before it says ignoring aesthetics, It seems like your best choice is to deconstruct all the tier 2 heaters in favor of tier 3 heaters. That is an interesting idea. But in the process of that, I also have to make more solar panels then. Because I don't know that we have the power at the moment to cover all of that. Children next door are out. But okay, so what kind of heaters do we have here? We have some heaters in there, so we could go take a look at what we got. Oh, actually, you know what we can also do is look at the power, because one of the things nice thing it does is it tells you what you have that's consuming power. So I should be able to look on here and see, okay, I've got 6 tier 2 heaters. I've got 1 tier 1 heater, which I probably should deconstruct and reuse. I have 0 tier 3 heaters. Do I not have tier 3? But weren't we just looking at 3? Yeah. I just haven't built any, apparently. All right, well, do we have enough iridium to make a rod? Yes. All right, then let's go build one of those. This is our heater tower. So the idea is that, like, when I'm coming in from far away, I can see it lit up like a beacon. All right, so we'll stick that in the corner here. All right, what does the tier 1 take? Iridium, iron, and silicon, and it really generates a teeny bit. So I think we just go ahead and deconstruct these guys and use their goods to make the big guys also. All right, well, let's divest ourselves of all this stuff that I'm carrying around here that's not necessary for the heater. So that super alloy gets put away. And what do we need for the heater again? Oh, I do need the silicon, the titanium, and the aluminum. So anything that's not that can go away. Includes iron and cobalt. Now the iridium I need because I'm trying to make another iridium rod. And we've got some food seeds. Let's drop those off real quick. And we'll make another iridium rod. How are we doing for power now? 13 available. And this heater is going to take 17. If you deconstruct tier 2s, before he's doing the math, if I deconstruct 5 tier 2s, I would get back 17 kilowatts, which pays for 1 tier 3. But that doesn't, 5 tier 2s doesn't give me enough iridium to make an iridium rod. So I would not be able to build a tier 3. Iridium rod takes 9. Oh, the tier 2 heater has 2. Oh, I see. Okay, I see your math. What am I carrying that I don't need to be? I think I have too much stuff in my inventory. All right, so silicon, yeah. All right, so we go build one more, and then we take away heaters until we have the energy. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Something like that. All right, we'll build another one of these guys. Power goes down. Not the living compartment, just the heater. There we go, power restored. Hooray. 1, 2, 3. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have enough iridium to go make another iridium rod. This is very silly. And How much power do I currently have? 10. I cannot make another heater right now. All right. What does it take to make another solar panel again? I need magnesium and 2 cobalt. So a lot of times we are playing with 2 or 3 of us at a time. We're really enjoying that. And what often happens is you'll have one person who's like, oh, okay, we need more power. I will go work on that for a few minutes. And then they just like bust out a whole bunch of power. And then once that's done, you've got somebody else who's like, okay, now we've got the power. Cool. I'll go work on making all those heaters, you know. And it's nice because you can kind of like break out the chores a little bit, as it were. And that makes it nice and handy. It feels a little bit more efficient than going back and forth like this. You know, I'm going to put one in another corner. Eventually we'll just fill all the corners. Alright, so that would be, I have 2 more of these left, which would give me 4 iridium. And at this point, I have 1. Oh, I do have an iridium rod, though. That's funny. I think I kind of need more solar panels first. So magnesium and cobalt. Oh, cobalt. Duh. It's over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. My character is thirsty. I should take care of that. Thanks for the reminder. Drink the water. Ta-da! Alright, let's go build some more solar power. I know my rows of solar aren't very good right now. It's fine. Eventually we'll take them down or move them anyway. But this is just like, gotta make sure we got power, right? Can't get anything done without power. What am I missing to make more of that? Magnesium. Oops. We're almost out of aluminum anyway. Okay. This will be our last one for now until I get some more aluminum. Oops, alright, let's go back and put this stuff back. Head over to Aluminum Alley and see what happens. Magnesium, silicon, and titanium. Whoopsie, yellow. Didn't mean to break dance. So before I said, I noticed that the OSHA rails remember their last placed orientation. Oh yeah, I don't know if, do I have that now? Yeah, these rails, these fences, they can kind of curve this way, or they can curve the other way. Like you can have it like this, or you can have it like this. And so, yeah, you can flip it so it's the other way, bending the other way. And so before saying that, when you do a chain to construction, you notice that the rails remember their last placed orientation, and was hoping that someday, like things like the tier 2 solar panels, among other things, will do the same thing. Because as it stands right now, like, let's say if I go to build, I don't know, let's say I'm building one of these mines right here, and I go to make it, and it's coming in, and the stairs are sideways, and I want them to be like facing me, right? And so I turn it so it's facing me, all good, set it in place. But I'm chaining it, so I'm holding the control button, and I'm chaining it, and so it starts to make the second one. But it starts off in that same initial orientation as the first one did. And it would make more sense if it would maintain the orientation of the way you just placed it. So if I placed it facing me, the next one should be also facing me, it would seem like. It feels like it should just be like that. But it's not. For some reason, it goes back to the orientation that it thinks you want it to be based on where you were standing or something. It's like, no, I want it to be the same as the thing I just did. That would be way better. Yeah, anyway. So that's the thing. How much extra aluminum do we have here? We have a little bit, so I might grab some aluminum because that's our short straw when it comes to making more solar. So grab that. What time is it? Oh gosh, it's 4:30 in the afternoon here. Okay, so I don't actually have a lot more time. I have something to do at 5. So we're gonna go and we'll go ahead and make some more solar panels real quick. And then probably start wrapping it up. So I'm gonna grab the cobalt because I'm gonna need that for the construction. Titanium was one of the things, right? You know, again, we're just gonna strip mine everything off the ground. Why not? Sometimes you'll get like an asteroid that'll come and it like hits the side of those things and things kind of dribble down, but then they just get stuck on the way down. It's really fascinating to see that. So you end up with like this pretty little chain of, you know, the jewelry looking stuff that it dropped. That's fun. Alright, so what do we need again for a solar panel? Iron, magnesium, silicon, cobalt. Well, this is a great use for all this magnesium lying on the ground then. Oops. Hello. There we go. Alright, how we doing? We have more titanium needed. Let's see what we got in the house. That also seems to be a short pole sometimes. Like, it just seems to be short on titanium for some reason. Okay, so... And then do we have some extra iron? Yeah. Oh, and silicon. We're gonna need more silicon. Alright, well that'll get us started. We can go build, what, 3 or 4 of them? So that is good. Yeah, I might just keep filling it along here. Why not? So, we'll do solar, solar, solar. We could do... How many more do we need? We would need more silicon. Okay, so let's go grab that. One, 2, 3, and 2 more cobalt. And that will be the last of it, because that's all the aluminum we have. Yeah, before it says the physics of asteroids in this game is pretty special. Bouncy and light until it comes to rest, and then rigid. Yeah, sometimes he'll run out when an asteroid hits and be like jumping around in the way and bouncing stuff around. Oh, what did I run out of? What? Oh, cobalt. I'm low on cobalt. Whoops. Anyway, he'll run around and bounce around inside while the asteroids are coming down, and then so the stuff coming to land will be like bounced around, and then once it stops moving, though, it's just like it's done. That's where it stays. There's no moving it around again. It is pretty wild. He says if you can headbutt the core pieces before they settle, you can scatter them a little bit. It's pretty funny. Alright, well I got some more cobalt. My food level's low. Yeah, that's probably true. Well, if I can build a couple more of these real quick, and I'll just get that out of the way. That'll be nice. Alright, so we're going to call that good. We'll take it back to the house. We will make a heater if I have time, and then call it a day. So let's put away the iron and the magnesium right next to it. And then the silicon and the titanium. And grab a squash or an eggplant or something. That's great. And okay, so if I want to make one more heater, we'll take that iridium rod, a silicon, a titanium, oh, and aluminum, which we don't have at the moment. Guess we're gonna fly over to Aluminum Alley and see if we can get one. Because I used it all to make power, which was the right thing to do. Oops. I love the rain. It's so cool. Little squiggles. Hey, there's some aluminum. We're just gonna snag it along with the other stuff that's there. Cool. There's our glowing house in the distance. Hang on, we'll get back up above the ridge. Check that out. Even in the rain and the cloudiness, you can see the glowing house, as well as the glowing power for the couple of uraniums that we've managed to build, the nuclears. Okay, so do I have what I need to make this last heater? Nope, I need a silicon and a titanium. Okay. We didn't get it out of the mines. That's okay. That's why we have a house full of this stuff. All right. And sure, we'll put it next to this one. So then we have 2 by 2 for now. Cool. And we know we made enough power to manage that. So yay. So that's good. We'll grab a water, or consume a water. And we'll put some stuff away. So what do we want to work on next time? We've been working on some heat and some power. We're kind of waiting to get the tier 2 mines to accelerate some of that stuff. Do we have spare osmium? Well, no, it's obsidian. We have 5 at the moment. Which, what's on your mind? Now the heat's moving along, so that's nice. Oxygen's kind of getting there. 2 more ore extractors and aluminum. Which gives more power. No? Oh, I see what you're saying. Aluminum would make more solar panels. Yeah, I could see that. So we could make more alum mines. And then more solar. With alum. So there's the kind of the chain of how that would go. That's a possibility. Sure, sure. I can see that. Oh, excuse me. 15% of the way to lakes. And our oxygen is kind of holding steady, but that's okay. Heat is there. Hi, baby. We have a cat on the desk. Pressure and biomass. Cool. Well, I think that was awesome. Definitely made some progress. Right? Right, Kato? Yeah. Oops, sorry, baby. So I'll be posting this over on YouTube, which is probably where most of you will see this. I do try to save my streams as highlights on Twitch, although Twitch is currently muting my streams once they're saved. So it's possible you would be able to see this but not hear it. It says the whole thing is muted?
No.
Okay. Okay. So I guess before has looked at it and only the music part is muted. So not sure what that's about. Oops. But that is a cat trying to headbutt my mouse. So anyway. All right. Well, hopefully I'll be back into stream again sometime soon. And we'll see if we can make some more progress on our planet here. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. And we will see you next time. Go ahead and save this and exit out to our main menu. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.